Use code CRIM10 at checkout for 10% off at advanced.gg. Let's get into it. Today we're talking about Braytech Werewolf and why it's the greatest AR I will never use. And if you're a subscriber, be sure to watch until the end of the video where I have an update on the channel and some other things. But let's get into it. Braytech Werewolf is a Festival of the Lost kinetic auto rifle that is a reskin of the Braytech Winterwolf from Season 3. Braytech, just like all Festival of the Lost weapons, comes with the origin trait Search Party, which reads, this weapon grants faster ADS and movement speed while aiming down sights when no allies are nearby. When no allies are within 15 meters of you, you gain 10% decreased ADS movement speed penalty and a 0.85 ADS animation duration multiplier, which basically means that you're going to move a little faster, strafing while ADSing, and your ADS is going to be just a little bit faster, which is already a good origin trait, but something that can enhance this even further is something like Lone Wolf, which Braytech now has access to, which reads, slightly improves aim assist, ADS speed, and airborne effectiveness. Increases these effects when there are no nearby allies. The no nearby allies is also within 15 meters, and it gives you 10 aim assist and 10 airborne effectiveness at base with a 0.9 multiplier, and then whenever you are 15 meters away, it doubles your aim assist and your airborne effectiveness, taking them both to 20 aim assist and 20 airborne effectiveness, and then your ADS multiplier goes from a 0.9 to a 0.8. I have used one of these. This is not the one that you will be seeing in the footage. It feels good. Lone Wolf, I think, is the best perk for this. Previously, I recommended stuff like Dynamic Sway, which I still think is good. That's what you're seeing in the video. It's fine. Zen Moment, I still think, is way better than Dynamic Sway Reduction in this specific instance for this weapon. But Lone Wolf, with that aim assist, is insane. And I wish I had saved my footage of me using Lone Wolf. Unfortunately, I lost all of my footage of me using a lot of the Festival of the Lost weapons other than Macombre, which you'll hopefully see soon. But Braytech with Lone Wolf is really good. And I do want to talk about the perfect version of this and how to build it. So Hammerforge Ricochet with a range Masterwork is going to put you at 94 range, and then whenever you add something in like a ballistics mod, it is going to take you to exactly 100 range, and it feels really good. It feels significantly different than the version that I had with about 80-ish range. It feels much better, it gives you significantly more distance, and it's great. I think if you get Dynamic Sway or Zen, those are both good. Lone Wolf is phenomenal. And that final column, it's up to you. If you're someone that needs a perk that helps you out, tap the trigger. That's the way to go. If you're someone that likes to slay out, go Kill Clip. It takes your TTK from a 0.8 to a 0.67. Definitely competitive there. Really good perk. You can run something like Swashbuckler, which is going to be a 0.67 as well, but it's going to be, instead of a 5 head, 1 body, it's going to be a 4 head, 2 body, or 7 Resilience or lower Guardians will be a 5 crit at a 0.53 TTK. And then you also have access to Desperate Measures, which with just 1 kill is not going to change your TTK unless it's a 6 or lower Resilience Guardian. 2 stacks is going to change everyone to a 0.67, and then 3 stacks is going to be a 0.53 for only tier 4 resiliences. So not really worth it there. Onslaught, you can get a 0.5 TTK with max stacks of Onslaught, but let's be real, the perk ends so fast that this really isn't the perk that it used to be, and I would just use something like Kill Clip at that point. And finally, I want to touch on PvE really quick. So normally I go something like sub Onslaught, sub Desperate Measures. I think sub Desperate Measures probably be the role that I would use personally, but there's also Rewind Rounds and Kinetic Tremors for that infinite ammo spam. Is that useful? No, not really. And if you're doing all of that, you should probably just switch to a special weapon to nuke the more than likely champion or major that you're trying to battle with a Rewind Kinetic Tremors roll. But it's fun, I'll admit. I have a explosive payload and rewind for my Hung Jury that just has infinite ammo with explosive. They're fun, not really useful, so sub Desperate Measures is the way I go for PvE personally. And that's it for the review. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing. And to those of you that are already subscribed and have some investment into this channel, I wanted to let you guys know that moving forward, I will be changing the content up with how I do footage. So from now on, primaries, I'm just going to do a quick little video like this. It'll make it much easier for me to just get something out to you guys, whether it showcases the weapon in a great light, because I am not the best player. I barely perform above average most games. I do enjoy playing this game. I do think that I'm half decent at it. The only thing is I don't have hours of time to sit there and play these games to get tons of kills on these weapons. And recently I was just trying to do Macombre, which I have been working on for the past 3 days to get footage, because special weapons are rough, and primary weapons usually take me 2 days to get the footage and then like a day to clip. Special weapons take me like 5 days, and it's really getting to the point where it's too much work for me to do. So primary weapons from now on are going to be literally me taking 15-20 minutes to just play Rumble and just get footage of me playing Rumble like this, and then putting over a voiceover. For some videos, it's not going to look great. For this one, I lost my footage, decided to do this. It doesn't show this weapon in the greatest light because, one, I didn't keep a good roll because I don't like Braytech, and that's not because I think it's a bad weapon. I think that if you had Kill Clip with Lone Wolf, it'd be fantastic. I just don't have that roll. I don't really want a precision frame of 450 in my vault right now. I don't have room for it. And then I already have a Zim multi-kill clip from a previous season. So I'm fine with continuing to just use that for now until I get a good one, and then I'll put it in my vault. But this weapon is topical right now, so I need to get the video out, which seems to be the way that the videos do the best, because Deadlock performed really well because it was really topical. It was trending in the Destiny community. I released the video did well. Exuvier, I've released. Video is performing above average, but not great like Deadlock did, and Exuvier is just not trending right now. Braytech's trending, making the video as fast as possible. Now that being said, as fast as possible, I did have a bunch of footage made for this. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I put it all on my device to edit down, and I'm guessing whenever I was clearing out some old footage, the Braytech got cut because that was one of the first weapons from the season that I recorded. I also lost all my footage for the Arcane Embrace, the shotgun, so that's why you see me using it in this footage, and this is a shotgun that I don't fucking enjoy, so I'm using it in this footage. It's awful. I'm using slide shot closing time. Slide shot just to reload and closing time for the handling and range, and it's a shit weapon in Crucible, and it really hurt my gameplay in this video, unfortunately. So, moving forward, primary weapons, I'm gonna do something like this, unless there's something specific that I want to talk about, but auto rifles, hand cannons, you're just gonna see footage like this because I know how to use those. SMGs, I know how to use those. Things that you probably won't see footage like this is scout rifles. You'll see that in PvE. Sidearms might be a mix of clips, because sometimes sidearms, you know, you're either popping off or you're not. So footage is going to be changing. I'm going to hopefully have time to edit them down better in the future than this, because this is literally just raw footage. And previously, all my clips that I've been getting from 7-8 games are also raw footage, but I wanted to go back to editing those down, but I don't have the time. So if I just get 2 games, edit those down to make it a little bit better, that'll be good. And yeah, anyways, that's it for me. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever it may be. Roll the outro.